Lack of oxygen at birth? Some old people say it's a curse. Could things get any worse? You've got to be ballsy to have cerebral palsy. Complications, that's for sure. It's always a pain when you're 10 weeks premature. Gasping for breath and scbu, it's not something I'd choose. You've got to be ballsy to have cerebral palsy. It's hard to slope through school when the normies call you a fool. It's never been hip to walk with a limp whilst you're forced to wear an ugly splint. A guy never gets asked to dance when he's wearing lycra pants. Let's face it, you'll never get to kiss and tell when you spend all your time in SFL. You've got to be ballsy to have cerebral palsy. As the normies get older, they'll call you an inspiration. Tell that to an employer that'll pay you a wage then. The government go on about productivity, even though they have no faith in our ability. Speaking of which, what have you done, Phil? Cue another austerity drill? Surprise, surprise from a party that constantly spouts lies. You've got to be ballsy to have cerebral palsy. And if you deal with the DWP, you better believe you're going to get an allowance freeze. They think it's okay to do away with DLA, so remember to look your best while you're getting reassessed. You've got to be ballsy to have cerebral palsy. More claimants, less money. This welfare change isn't funny. So fill out the forms for PIP before you end up in SHITE. The Tories control our fate. They legislate, intimidate and discriminate. Just like me, their ideology is slightly off balance. But what do you expect when they preach from a manifesto of mass? You've got to be ballsy to have cerebral palsy. Hang on. You've got to be ballsy to vote in these policies because you've got to have the guts to support these cuts when everyone else thinks you're nuts. If you disagree with me, I don't want to be your enemy. But there's no place for compromise when welfare laws are only made through financial eyes. I don't want to sound like a lefty pest, but these policies have literally driven people to their deaths. You've got to be ballsy to have cerebral palsy. This has been going on for too long, you see. We've got to be ballsy. We shall not be removed.